Everybody come around, come around, come around. Maskey and Beef, let's talk the talk. Maskey and Beef, let's talk the talk. Talkative Duo series. Maskey and Beef, let's talk the talk. Talkative Duo series. Maskey and Beef, let's talk the talk. Talkative Duo series. Maskey and Beef, let's talk the talk. Talkative Duo series. Maskey and Beef, let's talk the talk. Talkative Duo series. Maskey and Beef, let's talk the talk. Talkative Duo series. Maskey and Beef, let's talk the talk. Talkative Duo series. Maskey and Beef, let's talk the talk. Maskey and Beef, let's talk the talk.
Hello, our wonderful Talkative Duo family. How are you guys doing today? As always, this is your girl Talkative Maskey, and with me this wonderful day is
Talkative Biz. How are you all? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, no matter where you're watching us from. We love you. Thank you for joining us today.
Talkative Viv. I must say you're looking radiant this morning. What's the
Aww.
secret, girl? You're looking mwah.
You took it right out of my mouth. I was going to say the same thing about you, girl. You are shining.
Thank God, brother. So even upon all this stress, we are still managing.
20% good.
God is able. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys are following the challenge so far. You know we have a challenge going on, okay, guys? And this challenge is you know the story now about Ahmed, Shola, and Ngozi, the love triangle. So continue to comment, answer your questions on all our platforms. Follow us on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, X. Comment your answers, like we said in the reel. The 10 best answers is gonna win. The 10 best answers. When you win, you know how we do it now. Yeah, we tell them now what we do. Tell them how we do it now.
When we win, you go hear them for your Azza. Your Azza. Go hear them.
That's what you're gonna laugh anyhow.
Well, so and then the winner will be announced on the 29th, Wednesday, the 27th of November, 2024. So make una they comment, they follow, they share. If people will not follow us, their comments may not be considered. You must follow for your comment to be considered. So please do the needful. We are looking forward to having our winners on 27th of November. So let's dive right in with the business of the day. We got a letter from somebody who we want to quickly deal with.
Please, Steez, I beg, Steez.
Oh, mail. Oh, sorry. We have a mail from somebody. Okay, so you all should realize that I'm analog. Please, just manage me as I be. All right. So this person says, Dear Maskey and Viv, I'm a 36-year-old single female. It's always been my mom, myself, and my younger brother, as my dad was never in the picture. He left when I was barely 5 years old. My challenge is this. I am not able to sustain a relationship with men, even though I am the type that is always ready to go out of my way to please my man. I even spend my money to maintain the relationships. Yet they always leave me after using me. This goes for female friends as well. It's like I have to buy their friendship. It's been a vicious cycle of doing my best to please people, yet they always leave me. Am I cursed or what? I'm losing it. Rose from Lagos. This is very touching. Talkative Maskey. Take it away, girl.
Yeah, Rosito. Today, you're not cursed, I'm very good. You're not cursed. What I see here, I see daddy's girl searching for daddy, searching for love. If I got the letter right, he said her dad left when she was barely 5, right?
5.
It was herself and her mom and her other sibling.
My younger brother.
Younger brother, okay, one sibling. So, personally, I see a daddy's girl searching for love, searching for daddy, searching for validation, you know. And sometimes these things happen. It's not her fault. but it happens. You know how it is, it happens. So, my dear Rosie, I hope you get to see this, you get to watch it, and get to listen to it. There's nothing wrong with you. You're not cursed. You're just searching for love. But maybe you're going around about it not the proper way. Because for you to search for love, to look for love, to get love, first and foremost, you have to love yourself. You don't be over pleasing. You over pleasing doesn't make anybody love you more. So when such things happen, this is like more of like something that tends towards the psychological thing. Her dad was not there. So, and you know how it is to be like a single parent. Her mom will probably be the dad and the mom at the same time, and she may not, be able to balance it up completely, which is near and is difficult. So this lady here is searching for love, but probably going about it in a way that people take her for granted, and that she doesn't get value for herself, and these people like get tired of her, and like
Absolutely.
word use comes in, and they use and they dump her according to her.
So you realize that if you're not able to stand yourself, if you're not able to love yourself enough, it is difficult for you to love, for others to love you. These things are like they are like the aura that you bring is the aura of being needy, of needing validation from people, like Talkative Maskey said, like being needy, wanting to do everything possible for you to be accepted. People don't love you because of how much you do or how much you don't do. I can tell you that one for free because it's my own experience in a lot of ways as well. You understand? Sometimes you are looking for what you're looking for in the wrong places. And it is not about what you do or do not do. It's about people accepting you for who you are. But first of all, the acceptance has to start with you accepting yourself, because you cannot bring something that is like a reject. It's like bringing sour soup. You don't want to eat sour soup, and you want somebody else to eat it. So you are presenting yourself like a sour soup, which you haven't accepted. You do not want to eat it, and you want to give it to others to eat. And it's not by now buying things or spending money that will make them to begin to accept you. No, it doesn't work that way. There must be self-acceptance first before every other person begins to accept you. Or what do you think, Talkative Maskey?
Yeah, because let me say something here. Let me, bring it down a little bit. Maybe I think we jumped it a little bit. Let me bring it down a little bit more. Most of the time, a girl's first love is her daddy, is her dad. That's your first boyfriend, your first husband, your first love. Most of the time, it's like that. So, being that her first love was absent, you understand? Is even still absent. You get? She's subconsciously or subconsciously searching for that first love that she didn't get. You get? So, whether you like it or not, it kind of creates an aura that makes you unconsciously, you put yourself out there. And trust me, people don't have value for what is thrown at them. No, people don't have value, especially men. They don't have value for what is thrown at them. I have brothers, I have male friends I talk with. What gives men the kick is the chase. That chase is what gives them that kick and value most of the time. So people ladies or girls who tend to have this deficiency of not having their first boyfriend, who is their dad present, they tend to be looking for their dad in every man they see, and they tend to throw themselves out there without knowing, it's not as if
they are not conscious of it. It just happens. Yeah.
It happens. So throwing themselves out there, of course, you know what happens, Viv. You know how men are when you throw yourself.
Yes.
You understand?
There's just
they lose respect.
Maskey, I even want to say that it's not. I don't think it's men. Generally, people who don't value what they don't. Yeah, they just don't value what they don't pay for, what they don't work for. That's why sometimes people create events and they put a price to it, buy tickets and come. You see that people put that event at a high pedestal. But once it is, oh, it's free for all, come and attend. Sometimes
People will
people
say,
just
"Mm,
take
I
it for
beg."
granted.
Yeah,
They say, I
yes.
beg, all this event. You understand? So people
Yeah,
value what they work for, what they pay for, what they make efforts to get, which is like
yeah.
that hunting that the men like
Mhm,
to do. They like to hunt, they like to pursue.
mhm,
So it is
mhm.
that pursuit that will put you on a pedestal whereby they value you. They put a place, a heavy premium on you.
On
But that
you,
premium has to start with you. You must
with
put premium,
you,
high
on
premium on yourself.
yourself.
If you don't
Yeah.
do that, hardly will
Nobody,
anybody do it
nobody,
for you.
nobody can do it for
You
you.
understand?
You have to do
Yes,
it yourself.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
you have to.
You,
It
you
is
must
you.
have to, the
You will
acceptance has to
validate
come from you.
yourself.
Yeah.
Nobody, no
And
boyfriend, no girlfriend, no husband, no best
mm,
friend can validate you. It is you that will
absolutely,
validate yourself. Okay,
absolutely.
Rose. You just have to
And
get. No, go on, go
yeah,
ahead,
go
go ahead.
on. Mhm. I also wanted to, talk to the mom. Yeah, I don't know whether she's still there in the picture or not, but the point is this: as a single woman, there's only so much you can bring to the table. We are raised, especially we Nigerian women, we are raised in such a way, to be wife and mom. Nothing, hardly does anything prepare us for being a single mom. Hardly. I've never heard, in fact, I've hardly heard any parent telling the daughter, in case your husband is not there, this is what you're supposed to do. Or in case you have a child outside of wedlock, this is how you're supposed to carry on. I've hardly heard anybody do that. So nothing really prepares a woman for being a single mom, a single parent. So being able to now fit into the shoes of daddy and mommy, it's not an easy thing for most women. You understand? It takes a lot of effort, a lot of grace for one to be able to jump into those shoes and be able to effectively feel it. Yeah.
Um, I'm gonna say something right there because I've been there. I've been there, having you know, um, um, been married before and been single at a time before. I know. So being a single mother is not an easy task, but it takes a lot. It takes a lot. So you have to be somebody that is emotionally, mentally balanced to be able to walk through it. So if the mom had a role to play, I don't know the kind of person her mom is or was. She didn't say a lot about her, but
Mm.
when I was in that position, I tried very much to get resources that will help me. I read up a lot of stuff to help me. I realized that it behoves on me to create that environment that will make my children not feel that gap that their father is not there. You get the point. I
Yeah.
even went as far as reaching out to him, whether he likes it or not, and say, please, these are the things that we want you to do. Yes, our marriage didn't work, but it's not their fault. They don't have to bear the brunt. See the things I want you to do so that these children can have that, can be balanced psychologically, so they will not be feeling that, that gap will not be there.
Will
You
not be
get?
there.
Yeah. I
Absolutely.
told him that
Because
you don't like me,
mm,
that's okay, but I don't even like you either. But our children, they need us. Yes, because sometimes some women make this mistake of when they have a problem with a man and they separate, they start you're not punishing the man by stopping him from seeing those children. No, you're spoiling your children's mental and emotional health. Believe you me, women
absolutely.
do it a lot, but they don't know the
Yeah.
implications.
It's very, very essential for the man to be in their lives. I believe in that so very much. I
Yeah.
preach it to every woman I meet. If there is a challenge between you and your husband or your man, whoever it is that is your baby daddy,
Mm-hmm.
please do not keep him away from his children.
Yeah.
Do not even tell your children what it is that happened in the relationship. They
They
will
don't need
see.
to know. It's not their
They will
business.
see. If the
When they
man is a
grow up,
monster, he will by
yeah,
himself show himself. Do you understand?
yeah,
If it is you, the mother, that was the monster, with time it will
they will
show.
know. Yeah,
Yeah, so it doesn't hide for too long. Everybody's character will show in the long run,
yeah.
you know. Yeah, so let's women hear this, so I beg, don't say, oh, because we are fighting, and women usually they give us the custody of the children, being the primary caregivers of children in most cases. Therefore, you now use those children as bait or as a punishment tool to your husband, or
Yeah.
to get back at him. So, but anyways, we have to come back to keep talking. At this point, we'll go on a short break and we will be right back. Thank you.
Talkative Duo Series. We'll be right back.
Hello, Talkative Duo Series family. This fictitious husband and wife, Ahmed and Shola, they marry for some time. Ahmed dey date Ngozi. Shola don dey complain. Ahmed no fit leave Ngozi. I don't know wetin dey her kpekus. So anyway, one day Shola dey come back from market, come meet the two of them for road. As he meet them, he tell husband say, wait, wetin you dey do? Come, move, dey go house. Ngozi come throw himself in between matter, begin fight Shola. Shola come use vex beat am blue black. When he beat am finish, the husband and wife manage go house. Next day, husband go work. After he go work, Ngozi carry police come arrest Shola. Now the question be say, if na you be Shola, wetin you go do after the police matter? And if na you be Ahmed wey dey arrest him wife, wetin you go do for this matter? Go for comment section, go talk wetin you go do. Go follow us for YouTube, Instagram, X, Facebook and TikTok. If you no follow us, your question fit no dey considered. The best 10 answers go get credit alert. Thank you so much.
Welcome back to Talkative Duo Series.
Okay, guys, welcome back. Before we continue, guys, keep answering the question on our side chick wahala challenge. Keep answering. Keep commenting.
Yeah.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook, TikTok, X, Instagram. Comment your answers across, and that is the only thing that qualifies you to win. If you're not following, your answers will not be considered. Okay, guys.
Absolutely.
So let's go back into the discussion. I wanted to say something before we went on that briefly. Sometimes I like to talk from my own experience. When I was when I let me not go into my personal life, but when I had issues, I was a single mom. I remember calling their dad and saying, please, you have to be at every PTA meeting. It is not my kids that will go and somebody will be asking them, their friends will ask them, where is your daddy? Is it only your mommy that used to come? I don't want that. You don't have to look at me. Let's meet at the gates and enter the school together. Oh, please. I was doing it then, not because I had it, but I was thinking about my children's psychological well-being.
Very important.
So please, single mothers, I want to kneel down and beg you people. When you have a problem with a man, sometimes you feel that the man hurts you. Please, you're hurting your children more by keeping those children away from their father. They need that father figure, especially the girls. They need to feel that father's love. Even if it's from a distance, they need that figure, please.
I'm Bebe.
Please.
I'm Bebe. We are begging.
Thinking that we are punishing the man. We're not punishing the man.
We are not punishing the man.
Spoiling their mental and their psychological health. Honestly.
And finally, if the children are not psychologically and mentally balanced, it will affect you more. The man may marry and move on, but women, even if we remarry, our hearts don't move on from our children. Talking about that, so the man can. Sometimes they're not that emotional, so they might move on. But you are the one that it will pain most if anything happens or goes wrong with your children's psyche. It begins to affect you more than anything else. So the only sacrifice you will make is to tolerate the presence of the man. Maybe him coming to your house to pick up the children, to go spend time with them, spend weekend with them, go shopping with them, whatever it is that they do together, or go watch a movie together. Let them do it. It is very, very essential. Please, please, and please.
Because
never ever use your children as a bait or anything against your husband. It doesn't work. That void that you are creating, you will regret it at some point.
Because in this case, believe you me, with what I know, and I happen to work in the psych sector, I know that this issue, the fundamental problem here is that absence of her father in her life. That's the fundamental problem. Some other things may have contributed, but that is the foundation of the issue. That's why it's like they're talking about it a lot.
Over and over again. And then you realize that in some cases, Maskey, some of these men, no matter how you try to pursue them to be in their children's lives, they keep running. In that
I
situation,
wanted you to beg them. That was, you just took it out of my mouth. I wanted to tell them, I've begged the women. Men, I'm
in
begging
that
you. No
situation,
matter what
we're
happens
also
between you and the woman,
we're
you
also
separate. But
kneeling
the
down to
child is
beg the
involved.
man,
I want to
please,
lay
Oga,
down.
be in your children's lives. Be
Try, I
in your
beg.
children's life. Be a hands-on daddy. You don't know
Daddy.
what you're doing to your children when you run away. Sometimes they sit down and say, "Is something wrong with me? Why
With
did my
me.
daddy leave me?" You don't want a child to be feeling that way. They didn't beg you to bring them into the world. You're the one that went and fell in love with their mother and started
Yes.
bringing them into this world. They didn't beg you. So if they came, all of us should put hands together to create a balanced family. When we create a balanced family, I mean, the marriage doesn't have to work, the relationship does not have to work. It's not an issue. But the relationship with your children, you must make it work. You must put the effort. I know a lot of fathers that are not or were not in their children's lives, they end up regretting it so much. Because at the end of the day, again, these children grow up, they don't care about you. They don't ask about you. The only person they know is the person that was there for them. So try as much as possible. Not that when they are chasing you to come and pay attention or be in your children's lives, you'll be on the run. Please be there. Whatever it is that you're chasing out there will always be available. But these children, after some time, they outgrow that love that they are seeking and then they move on. How will you now show up in their lives? When they are older? How will you come and say, "Oh, I'm their father, I'm the father," or something? You don't. One of the pride of a typical Nigerian man is to come and say, well, maybe when your daughter is getting married or your son is getting married, you come and proudly step on and say, "Oh, I am the daddy. It's me that raised her," and she is even crying, not wanting to 100% leave you and follow her husband. Do you understand? These are all the beauty of it, for crying out loud. So, Biko, Ejo, Danla, we are begging you all, men, please be present in your children's lives. You can never be overemphasized. Your presence is needed.
Okay, now something else I'd like to. We have talked about the core, the fundamental problem here. Let's talk about them. How to see, seek, like, let me say, is it like a solution or something? So what I think in this case, first and foremost, for the writer, first of all, like I said before, you have to learn to love yourself, because you cannot give what you don't have. Learn to love yourself. Be comfortable in your own skin. Be comfortable being by yourself. Understand that by throwing yourself out there, you don't get the quality of people that you need in your life. So try to better yourself. Learn a skill. Better yourself. See, let me tell you, ladies, your body is not the ultimate of what you can bring to a man. No. Create value. Learn the skill. Mingle with the right people. If you create value around yourself, the people will come. If you create value, if you're able to validate yourself, create value around yourself, love yourself, irradiate. It's like a magnet. It's to magnet the right people to you. Trust me on that one. I'm telling you what I know.
True that.
Honestly.
Yeah, that's a very, very valid point that you have made. Create value. Be a high valued woman, Rose. You are a high valued woman already. But can you just read a book? Get some self-motivational books and read. Get some self-help books and read. Watch some self-help podcasts. They help a lot. Get your mind in the right place. Enrich your life with knowledge. Enrich your life. By the time you even come and sit down on the table and you are talking, you're just maybe
People
they
will want to listen to you.
they want to listen to you. On a normal day, you are gisting, but they want to listen to you. They want to listen to you some more because you have a lot of things that is pouring out of your brain.
Let me say
Yeah.
something. Growing up, those kind of people. If you even on this show, you see I'm the kind of person. I'm very like I'm an extrovert. So growing up, I was like, my mom would be like, "You're too off, you're too this, you're too that." So at the point I said to feel that something was wrong with me, then I read a book, and that book taught me about all our different temperaments and how you can use your temperament to the best. How do I say this? You use that temperament that you feel that it's
To your
disadvantage.
advantage.
How you can use it to your own advantage. That was when I became I started being free, being myself, not seeing myself as maybe I'm too like hyper or something. You understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
please, I hope this person gets to see this, to listen to this. You are see, God created you to perfection, honestly. Somebody said something to me yesterday that human beings are perfect. You're perfect. You are perfect as you are. Don't think any less of yourself. Because another issue here is self-esteem. You understand? Because her dad left, she directly there is this children start to feel sometimes they blame themselves. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, they
So
ask
please,
themselves, what is wrong with me? Why did he leave me?
maybe
Maybe
it's
I,
my
I
fault
wasn't
he
good
left.
enough.
Okay, so please,
Mm.
you're good, you're perfect the way you are. Just try to better yourself. Try to pull back a little bit. Be comfortable being by yourself. Don't put yourself out there because you're looking for love. Even your friends, the lady friends you're talking about, don't buy their love. You don't have to.
You don't
You
at
know,
all.
yeah, you don't have to. When you're friends with somebody, create value in that friendship. Let the person have value for you. If the person doesn't have value for you, don't push it. Walk away immediately. Don't even give somebody, don't let anybody, walk all over you or sit on your shoulder to gain balance. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Don't do that.
And you know something, Maskey? That's walking away alone. You've already placed a high premium on
Value on
yourself.
yourself. That's
That's
it.
walking away alone has already made you a high valued personality. It is
Person.
when you
Yeah.
don't know when to walk away. You have to know when to walk away. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, had it's enough. I've done what I'm supposed to do
Yeah.
here, and it's not
Like my
working.
mom.
And it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay
It's
to walk
okay.
away.
There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it.
One thing I learned from my late mom is this. Two things. Let me not even say even a lot of things, but let me just mention two. One of them is she will tell me, my daughter, not everybody will like you. So don't expect that. Second of it, don't be too sweet or the world will spit you out. Sorry, don't be too sweet or the world will lick you up. Then don't be too bitter or they will spit you out. You have to know when to, be in the middle. No, don't be too much out there. At the same time, don't be like, don't be that person that people can't approach. Be yourself.
Absolutely.
Have a smile on your face, but don't throw yourself out there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And talking about perfection, John Legend put it very well in his song, "Perfect imperfection, perfectly imperfect. Whichever way you show up, you are perfect like that.
Yeah.
And what is love? Love is not conditional. Love does not look at wrongs. Does not check whether you did this or you did that. Somebody falls in love with you, they have loved you. Your friends love you, they love you. You don't have to, it's not because of how you show up or how you don't show up. It's just about them loving you
For who you
to our
are.
friend. This is my friend. It doesn't mean that you are perfect or you are imperfect. That's not the point. The point is we are friends and we found each other. And in finding each other, what do? We begin to take each other the way we are and work with each other, flow with each other. If we fight, we fight. When we fight finish, we settle, we continue. If we don't fight, we move on. You understand? But what my point is, it's not so much about your efforts. No, it's about you showing up as yourself. And how
The issue here, she's putting too much effort. That's the issue.
Absolutely. You are putting too much. You don't need that. You don't. Honestly.
Just be yourself.
Be yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, be kind to people, be nice to people, but don't give them, because sometimes you may be giving the vibes of somebody that I cannot do without you.
Mhm.
Once you give that vibe, trust me, people will walk away from you because it makes you clingy. You become clingy. That's everybody. Nobody wants any clingy person. No, nobody. People don't like that naturally. Even me, I don't like somebody who is like clingy. You get? So please, our sister Rosito, I call my friend that is Rose. Please, work on your self-esteem. You're beautiful. You're perfect. You're smart. Even this the tone of your nail shows you're educated. You're smart, and you are everything that you can be. You're the best of everything that you can be. Okay, girl. So go for it. Be yourself. Be confident in yourself. Improve yourself. Love yourself, and you're gonna get what you deserve. What is good is gonna come to you.
You are more than good enough. You are strong enough, and you can do it. And meanwhile, our dear beautiful viewers and listeners, thank you all for joining us all the time. But do not forget about the Ahmed, Shola, and Ngozi saga, the love triangle. If I have to borrow Matthew's word. So remember, go follow us on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and X. Following us guarantees, that your answers will be considered to be one of the best 10. If you don't follow us, your answers will not be considered. So remember, go follow, then make your comments. Tell us what you feel about this. If you are a man, tell us what you will do as Ahmed. And if you're a woman, tell us what you will do as Shola. And we're going to pick the 10 best answers, and the result will be announced on Wednesday, the 27th of November 2024.
Quick question, Viv. This Ahmed, Ngozi, and Shola saga, what do you like about that saga? What's the interesting part for you?
No, the interesting part for me, is when Shola beat Ngozi.
It's sweet. You enter my mind, though.
He's sweet guy.
You beat that shege.
He beat reggae.
You
know that kind of person. Say when a man they date beside chick, you don't know what's in the man they tell her. Maybe tell her say wife na witch and all that. So he won't come protect the man.
Get within the man tell her. Ain't got the confidence to put himself for the matter.
God bless you. Come shook head. This time matter will no cause. And I make the Shola don't teach and lesson. Wait fact. What to make on? It sweet me.
What to say? Okay, guys. And for those of us answering the question, you can still answer this question I asked now. For you, what is the most interesting part of this saga for you? Let's hear that.
Absolutely. Let's hear from you. And then again, don't forget that you can comment up to 3 times. If you have done one comment and maybe you don't feel that it's good enough or something, do another one and another one, and let's see. So that you stand three maximum, so that you can stand a better chance of winning. Thank you all for loving us like you do.
You know what?
Yeah. So let's go to the comment section. Let's talk the talk. As Talkative Duos series will say, let's talk the talk. So Talkative Duos series, let's talk the talk. All right. We love you. Bye. Thank you. Mwah.
Everybody come around. Maskey and Beef, let's talk the talk. Maskey and Beef, let's talk the talk. Talkative Duos series. Maskey and Beef, let's talk the talk. Talkative Duos series. Maskey and Beef, let's talk the talk. Talkative Duos series. Maskey and Beef, let's talk the talk. Talkative Duos series. Maskey and Beef, let's talk the talk. Talkative Duos series. Maskey and Beef, let's talk the talk. Talkative Duos series. Maskey and Beef, let's talk the talk. Talkative Duos series. Maskey and Beef, let's talk the talk.